came around to say hello. Turn on one, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
Sushant Sareen, are we in denial mode? Are we looking at political parties only obsessed with their vote banks? But even their vote banks, you know, to come out and justify कि भाई ये भटका हुआ जवान है. Somebody saying Article 370 is responsible. Somebody else is saying RSS is responsible. Now, what happened in Gaza, is RSS responsible for that? What happens in various other, in 9/11, was that because of the RSS? Are these people losing the plot, and are they completely in denial about the fact that just like Dr. Omar Nabi romanticized, actually put out this radical thought, the indoctrination that has gone on of a mind where religion is being attempted to be decoded into allowing for martyrdom through suicide bombing? Are they not recognizing what's going on here?
So now we've got a couple of things. One, people who say the constitutional reforms in 2019 is what has led to terrorism. They are in denial because there was terrorism even while that article was there on the statute books. So what was the justification for terrorism at that point of time? One. Secondly, how come all these misguided youth are not from Mehbooba Mufti's family or some other leader's family? How come these are kids from these less than fortunate families? What is the reason, and why is it then that these characters, these so-called elite characters, call them misguided youth? Why isn't Mr. Hussein Dalwai's kid a misguided youth? And if he has given proper training to his children and ensured that they don't take to this path, then why can't he and others of his ilk do similar things for the rest of the community rather than giving them covering fire? So these are very troubling questions. Now, if it was only about denial, I wouldn't be as concerned. I think this is not denial, this is worse. This is a kind of political depravity which these people bring to bear because they think that if they take a strident position against these terrorists and the ideology which drives them, they will lose Muslim votes. So they are essentially telling a section of the Muslim community that, look, we are here to give you covering fire. And that is going to be disastrous for these characters as well. Now, I agree with what Mr. Junaidi was saying, but that is only one part of the explanation of the religious doctrines. The other guys, including this fellow, for example, this character, the other Omar, the bad Omar, not the good Omar who's sitting on your show. The other Omar also found some religious justification, and there is within the Islamic theology a number of Muslim scholars who have come out justifying this. Now, the traditional scholars say that this is bid'at. Basically, it's kind of innovation in religion. And this innovation in religion is then used by terrorists to justify their acts of terrorism. So for people to say that this has nothing to do with religion, they are being disingenuous. And in fact, if they actually believe in it, then why is it that the entire Muslim community does not come together, close ranks, and say these people are not part of the faith? They will not do that. Absolutely. Right? And this is exactly the kind of stand that the Muslim community needs to start taking against these people. People like me can say what we want to say because, we study this issue. But the people who are in the field, if they are not going to take a very strong stand against this, I think they are looking at disaster for the community because
they're doing a disservice. Absolutely. They're doing a disservice to their own community because they are not differentiating between the good ones and the bad ones. And the bad ones don't need to get the cover fire. The bad ones or the terrorists, as they are, should be called that. Why justify that? But then comes in politics.